Hi, I'm Keith Baxter. I'm going to tell you about my latest musical instrument, the Dangerous Banana. And if you stick around, I'll tell you about my new science fiction trilogy that's on Amazon. So this is the Dangerous Banana. It's an electronic kazoo. You hum into this end. Inside there's a microprocessor that converts your humming into a chromatic tone, which drives a little flute synthesizer. These buttons control the root, enveloped, octave up, 2 octaves up, and there's a drums synthesizer inside. This is a volume control, and there's a mode switch that lets you pick between 10 preset modes. Okay, a little more information about how this works. Basically, this is you humming, that's the waveform going in, and there's a little microphone I got from Adafruit. I'll put some details in the comments. And that goes to a Teensy 4.0, which is amazingly powerful. And there's an A to D converter in there that converts the microphone signal to a digital signal, and then implements a fast Fourier transform, which converts an audio waveform basically into a frequency value. And then there's a little quantizer which pushes that frequency value into a particular note, because I don't have perfect pitch. So it only will play notes, and that's very much like a flute. You can only play certain notes with the flute. That goes to a synthesizer, which is a flute synthesizer, that produces a octave up, a root, an octave, and a 2 octaves up value. And there's also a, let's make this a little bigger, there's some envelope shapers in here for each of those, which are controlled by the external buttons. It all goes to a amplifier, and that gives you the output. Now there's also a drum synthesizer, and that's implemented in here as well. And it's a Euclid synthesizer, so you give it some numbers and it creates the Euclid patterns, which gives me some backup when I'm busking. Okay, a quick word about my new science fiction trilogy on Amazon. Outsider, Sometimes It's Home That Finds You. It's about a boy, his air car, and an exotic Arabian princess. Suitable for young adults, not exactly targeted there. Some of the language vocabulary is challenging, but read a few pages on Amazon. You can do that for free. If you like the first few pages, that's pretty much how it goes. And if you like the book, please tell some other people about it. I'm an independent author and I'd appreciate that.